Okay, I guess we're doing this. Okay, I guess I'm live now. Okay, I'm live now. Good afternoon. It is Sunday, Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all you new mothers out there. Um, I hope somebody shows up and realizes that I've gone live. I don't know how to send out a notification about going live. I guess it just shows up whenever you go live. So I guess I will sit here and talk to myself. Okay, I see. Okay, hey, honey, how are you? I finally figured out how to go live. Happy Mother's Day. I can see the comments, so now that I learned how to do it, I can see the comments now. It'll probably take a few minutes, like it did yesterday, for a couple of people to know that I've gone live. I had 5 people yesterday. So hopefully I'll have a few people today. Even if we don't, me and you can still sit back and chit chat. How have you been? I'm doing better. My back's still hurting. I still have a kidney stone and it's in my kidney. But they said that it could come out sometime within the next days, or it could stay in there for years. And so I've been drinking a lot of cranberry juice to flush out my kidneys. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. It's been a while. You know, Miss Tanya Love won my last giveaway, right? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I have good days and bad days. This morning wasn't a good morning, but the afternoon turned out better. So how are you and the homeschooling going? I know they're almost over with school now. I finished mine and I failed 2 of my classes, but I'm going to fight for a W instead of an F because my classes were supposed to be face to face and they went to online. Hey, Zuanna, how are you? Yep, that is awesome. I can fight for a W because of them being turned into face to face. You did? Well, that's good then. That means you can start doing videos. Happy Mother's Day to you too if you're a mommy. Oh, my nose itches. Sorry. So, what did you guys do today? I hope it is over because my daughter has a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old that's in school, and she has really been struggling. She has to have her husband do the 5-year old because the 5-year old won't listen to her. She'll listen to her husband, but not her. And the 11-year old, she's good to go. She's an AB student, so she's good to go. You went fishing. Did you catch anything? I know I need to buy me a new rod and reel. It's been years since I've been fishing. I did take the summer off though from school. I'm not going to school during the summer because I might be moving. I'm still going to be in the same city, but I'm just going to move closer to my daughter. I don't know what it is about the youngest ones, but they do not want to listen to mamas. I don't know what it is. That's the way it was with my sister's children. My niece did not want to listen to her, and I took care of my nephew because he was bipolar, manic depressive, ADHD, and he was diagnosed with all of that stuff. But when he was with me, he made A's and B's. So she let me have custody of him until she left. And then the daddy come and took him away, and then they put him back on that damn medicine, and it caused him to freak out again. Um, but he did graduate school. He had been living with me, but as of today, he is moving out and has his own place now. Yes, that's really awesome because now I can run around in a t-shirt and underwear and I don't have to worry about a boy or a man being in the house. So, Zoanna, what did you do for Mother's Day? Or did you have any plans at all? I hope I'm saying your name right. Please let me know. And if not, I'll call you Miss Hernandez. That's my sponsor's last name is Hernandez. She's from Costa Rica. She's been my sponsor for 3 years now. Did the kids go fishing too? I bet they love that. Well, what I got today is I had someone contact me, get this glowing. I talked to her a lot on the chat with YouTube, and I guess she felt the need to send me a box, and she sent me a box of goodies, and I was really surprised because she asked me for my address, and I don't ask people for things. Just that's just me. I was taught if you don't have it, then obviously you don't need it, or if you can't buy it yourself, then you obviously don't need it. And sometimes I do overspend on my subscription boxes. I do have a bad habit, but I guess that's better than drugs because that used to be my bad habit, but now it's shopping. Hey, Miss Patricia Ann, you did make it, didn't you? I was just telling them that I got some friend mail from Get This Glowing. I'm glad you made it, man. You have got some awesome photography on Instagram with the water and the waterfalls. That's just so relaxing and peaceful. I wish we had places like that around here. I did get chance to scope out some of the new foals. We have wild horses at our beach, and we've got 3 new foals this year added to the herd. So they walk around people's yards and stuff like that. You can drive on the beach and see them. They're Spanish Mustangs, and they can't eat apples or carrots or anything like that. They have to eat the grass that's grown on the beach. So it's pretty cool to go down there and see them during the summertime. You don't have to have 4-wheel drive, but 4-wheel drive is recommended if you want to go back towards the sound, because we have the sound side and the ocean side. So I'm about 45 minutes away from the beach, but we don't have waterfalls. Patricia Ann, y'all got waterfalls and caves and all of that. That is so awesome. I bet you did have a bunch of fun. I did my live yesterday, and I told people a little bit about myself, about my car accident that I got into on Christmas Day in 1996. And that's how my back got broke, because my seatbelt did not hold me. And I used to be a dancer, out of all things. I used to be my own car mechanic as well. You don't have to have 4-wheel drive to drive on the beach. If you go in, there's like a little place where you got to run fast through, and as long as you can run fast through it and get through it, you're fine. There are people with cars out there on the beach, as long as you stay on the hard packed surface. But I've seen the truck in the videos. That truck would work perfect, especially for fishing. You can sit right on the tailgate of the truck. Oh my gosh, yes, I seen that where you were having such a hard time on the trail. I would have to have a cane to walk with if I went on a trail like that, because I can walk and get around just fine, but long distances is really what gets me. Hey, Miss Pandora, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. I was just telling everybody that I got some friend mail from Get This Glowing. He took a walking stick to keep his balance. Yeah, I have a really hard time with my balance, especially if I were to close my eyes and try to stand still. I weeble wobble. And sometimes you can catch me in my videos with my eyes shut sometimes. And I guess it's dizziness. I don't know what it is. But I figured I'd come up here again live today. I was bored and nothing else to do, and I had this friend mail, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. And it was so nice of her to send that to me. And actually, the first thing is my first ever Too Faced palette that I tried. And it really does smell like chocolate. Uh, Makes your mouth water. I don't know why they make makeup like that. But in my BoxyCharm Premium, I got the the Too Faced Natural Matte, And that's what I put on my eyes today. And this was a really pretty palette, and I like it because it comes with little instructions on the looks to create. I thought that was pretty cool. It has Natural Beauty, Natural Born Thriller, and then this one is Naughty by Nature. So it shows you which ones to put on, which I would have done that anyway. But it's nice to know that a palette comes with something like that. And plus, it's neutral. So, it's a neutral palette, and that's me all the way. I want to go ahead and announce too that I've already started. Look at me. I've already started putting things in the giveaway box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that after I do the friend mail. If I quit getting sidetracked. But yeah, this was my first Too Faced palette that I tried, and I really liked it. I had a little bit of kickback, but not too much. Not so much. It's just that they're small pans, but it's the thought that counts. Also, she sent me a Zoella ColourPop brunch date, and I love that it's cardboard and that it can spin backwards. And I like the colors with this too because they're kind of neutral, and I like that blue right there. That blue right there is me whenever I wear blue. And the rose right there, that one. I don't know how good you can see color on my PC. I don't know how to make the screen look any better. Yeah, the blue is really pretty. I should have swatched that one. That one would probably show up better. There we go. Now that's blue. And it stains a little bit, but that's okay. That's what makeup wipes and makeup oil, cleansing oil is used for. And then she really knows me well because she got me a Mega Cushion foundation with the SPF from Wet n Wild. And I just got a MAC foundation. I haven't opened it yet because I've got a MAC foundation that's already open for, like I did today on the fly. Whenever I do something on the fly, I use my MAC Studio Fix, and that's been color matched. So I'm in M20 NW22. I got color matched with them. Hey, Miss Jeannie, how are you? Yes, the color works well. I'm getting ready. I'm going to try this palette tomorrow. And then we got some Hey Honey Come Clean Propolis and Minerals facial scrub, which I love facial scrubs. She just knew me so well. And then here goes what me and Miss Patricia Ann are starting to do on Friday night is face mask Friday nights. So this was sent to me, and it's got all different face mask in here. We got purifying mud mask, and we got a Ready Glow exfoliating mask. So I've got plenty of masks for when we do Face Mask Friday. No, I hadn't had any color pop. I still don't have any color pop, but this right here is really beautiful. And then I got a brush set to go with it. So this will be used tomorrow to do my makeup with tomorrow. And this will be used on Face Mask Friday with Miss Patricia Ann. So if you guys don't have anything to do on Friday nights, please come join us so we can we can chit chat together and do face mask. Or you don't have to do a face mask. You can just watch us do a face mask. Yeah, I can't wait either. It was very relaxing. After that, it didn't take me long to fall asleep. I was asleep in like 20 minutes. Usually it takes me a while to fall asleep. Also, when I did my Elf and my Ulta unboxing, I dropped a product in the floor, and this is by It, and it's a foundation brush. I needed a new foundation brush, so I bought that, and it come with this bracelet right here that's got Alex and Annie on it, and it's by It Cosmetics, and it was $56, $58, but I got them both for $35. So I caught them right when they were on sale, and at least it fits me. You know, I thought it was really small whenever it was in the package, and I didn't think it was going to fit, but it stretches really well. There we go. I can see me a little better anyway. Now I can see the comments. So how have you been doing today, Miss Jeannie? I watched your video. You are so funny, and I bet your son is just as funny as you are. And I'm a horse fan too. I was telling everybody else that where I live at on the Outer Banks, we have wild horses, and you get to drive on the beach and go down and see them. And they've got 3 new foals this year added to the herd. So I'm going to try to get down there this year in August. I'm wanting to take a vacation with me and my mom and just go rent a cottage and go do nothing. Instead of me cleaning the cottages this time, I'm going to go stay in one for a week and do absolutely nothing but listen to the ocean. He's camped there. Oh, wow. What part of the Outer Banks? Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, Hatteras. Oregon Inlet is another place where we used to go fishing at all the time. You love horses too? Yes, horses are very therapeutic. Oh, on a kayaking trip? Awesome. Well, he might have been in Duck. That's where a popular place is where they do a lot of kayaking, or Manio, because we got the Sound on one side and then we got the beach on the other side. And the deer down there are huge, and they walk out in your yards all the time. Yeah, the horses do. They do try to come up to you, but you got to be really careful because they're very temperamental, and people have been stomped on and kicked because They had one lady one year trying to feed them apples, and it makes them sick because they can't eat apples like other horses do. I bet it was scary. So, Miss Patricia Ann, what are you cooking tonight? You always cooking something good. All that food I see on IG makes me want to come eat at your house. I think we're going to order out and get a sub. Well, I guess I could talk a little bit more about me. When I was in my car accident, I was 26 years old. I had my daughter at the age of 15, and I had plans on being married by the time I was 30, but I got into my car accident on Christmas Day in 96, and some guy hit me head on and tried to kill himself and his girlfriend, and my seatbelt didn't lock and it broke my back. It broke my neck too, but they did not catch my neck until 2014 when I popped my neck when I was in college, and I broke it. And when I went for my X-rays, they said that I had a old fracture that had healed up and a new 3-week old fracture. So I got metal rods in my neck and my back. That's why my voice sounds so funny, is because they had to go in through here and move my voice box around to put in the metal instrumentation. Um, and not only that, I'm a smoker, and I'm trying to stop smoking now. My daughter just came and saw me today, and I gave her a ring just like this one, but it's got her birth date on it. This one says Hope, that I got from Moonglow Jewelry, and I gave my mom her Moonglow ring, and she was really happy to get it. It's awesome to sit and watch them. They are really awesome. Oh, okay. So you didn't have to cook for Mother's Day. That's awesome then. Well, maybe tomorrow night then. Also, an update too. I went Thursday to my dentist appointment, and they had the time wrong. I didn't have the time wrong. I know what the woman told me the time was. My time was supposed to be at 10:15, and when I got there, they said it was 9:15. But I have an 11 o'clock appointment on Wednesday to go get a consultation done, and either I'm going to get teeth that are drilled in, or I'm just going to get dentures. It depends upon which ones my insurance will help cover. If they'll help me cover some of the screwed in teeth, then that's what I'm going to do and just pay the rest out of pocket. Having to fight with the insurance company over getting a set of dentures was just so ridiculous, and finding a dentist. So I switched insurance companies, and this insurance company sent me a heating pad that I got yesterday. I showed that on my live yesterday, and they're sending me a blood pressure cuff to make sure that my blood pressure stays right because sometimes it fluctuates. But I also, in the car accident, I received a head injury that causes me to drift off into outer space, or just like just Jess says, squirrel. I might forget what I'm talking about, or I'll get sidetracked real easy. And I suffer from depression and manic depressive disorder. I do have manic stages, but that right now is being controlled with medications, thank God, because I was tired of the manic episodes. I would be up for 2 or 3 days at a time, and it was just killing me. Um, Now that I'm getting older, I'll be 50 in October. I'm more health conscious now. I really didn't care about my health before, but now it's like I'm on it. Um, Yearly physicals, breast exams, because my mom had breast cancer and now she's battling lung cancer. And she's 77 years old, but she gets around better than I do. Yeah, I have to. Now that I'm clean and sober, you did out there whenever I was raising Cain, as I call it. I wasn't paying attention what I was doing to my body, and I really caused myself some health issues like the high blood pressure um, that come from using cocaine. Um, and my favorite was pain medication though, because I could snort that and have my be feeling better in 5 minutes instead of waiting 45 minutes. But now I'm on a medication now that doesn't get me high like that. So thank God for that. We finally tweaked the medications and found one that didn't get me high. It's not Suboxone, but it's in the same family as Suboxone, but it's a 12-hour release and not a few hour release, because when I took Suboxone that got me high and I didn't want to take it. I didn't want something to get me high. I'd been high for 25 years. I was tired of being high. So now I'm having to resort back to taking a narcotic, and I'm feeling some kind of way about it because I'm supposed to be clean and sober, but it's like everybody's telling me as long as I follow the directions on the bottle, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to. Because, in the program, you can still be medicated as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm going to plug Aquafina in because I love Aquafina. I don't drink the water out of the sink. Well, I got a few products ready for this giveaway coming up. And it's just a couple of smalls, except for one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in the Glam Light palette from my last Slay Glam, because my first Slay Glam, I received a Glam Light palette and I loved it so much that I wanted to give one to somebody that because I know it's a good formula, and the pigmentation is there, it's blendable, it's buildable, and you just have to be careful with it when you start off and not go in heavy handed. But this is the Royalty palette. Oh, slow down. So this is going in the giveaway. I thought it would be nice for somebody to enjoy a palette like this, because I've got one similar to it like last month's, and they're going to be sending out this month's here pretty soon. Hopefully we don't have to wait till the end of the month again to get our our box, because she's been behind. And then I'm going to throw in the Baddington brushes. I've broken a couple of fingernails. I just did my fingernails and I've broken them. These were priced at $90 in BoxyCharm, but I'm going to throw these in because I got enough brushes and I know somebody else can use them. I'm also going to throw in an Akar Skin Balance Toner that I got from my Lure box. I'm going to throw in the Milk Makeup, the Glow Oil Lip and Cheek, because I've got enough lip and cheek items. And I don't really know how to use the cream stuff on my cheek. And then I'm going to throw in the Sugar Rush Tarte, the Best Bud. And this is so cute. It's in peony. And this is such cute packaging. I would just love to have the package. That is just so cute. And then I have a Primera Alpine Berry Water Cream Hydrate and Glow. And then we have the Sheer Glow Brush in 503. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we got this in BoxyCharm. I'm going to throw that in there too. And then I'm going to throw in a couple of more samples of the Vichy Mineral 89. One's for the eyes and one is for your face. But that's not all. We still have, I still have a lot of stuff to go through. I just cleaned up my makeup room Friday. We cleaned up my makeup room and I've got a box full of stuff that I have to go through because there's no need in me keeping it if I'm not going to use it. So, hi, Shelly, aka Michelle. Hi. That is a cute little flower, wasn't it? So how are you, Miss Shelley? Thank you for coming. Give me a thumbs up. Try to remember to give me a thumbs up. That'll sure help me out. Oh. I forgot that one. And then I forgot to put the palette. Still alive? Yes, I'm still alive too. You made it. We all made it. Another day. I thank God every day that I wake up. Oh, I guess the whole palette went in that. This is the palette that's going in my giveaway. From Glam Light. It's royalty. Okay, let me put it back in the bag. I'm OCD about bags and palettes. I did splurge and do a big leap and bought myself this. I felt like I just needed it in my life. Hey, Miss Jovina, I felt like I needed it in my life because it had so many different color schemes. And the truffle eyeshadow that was busted from Elf yesterday, they are going to send me another one. This is the biggest palette I've ever owned in my life. I don't know how I'm going to do makeup with it. I guess I'm going to have to set it down. But it had some beautiful colors in it, and the pinks and the purples and the browns down here. I just loved the color story, and I just had to have it in my life. And it was on sale, so that's one of the reasons why I got it too. If I hadn't have been on sale, I wouldn't have gotten it. But you know, when that sale sign comes on and it says 40 or 50% off, you're gonna go for it. At least I did anyway. And I like Morphe's the way they blend. It's so effortless. And they're pigmented, and I love their brushes. Um, I keep them hair tied up, the ones that I want to use for different applications on the way that I'm going to put my makeup on. So I use Luxie brushes, Farrah brushes. This was my really first Farrah brush that I got that I use. Yeah, the sales have been incredible. They're having one right now with Jacqueline Smith's stuff right now. And it was tempting, but you got the James Charles for $20. Yeah, that was one of the ones that was on sale too. Somebody else asked me if I had gotten the James Charles. I really like the Morphe brushes because some of them are synthetic and some of them are real. The real one I use for my crease, to fake my crease, because like Miss Jeannie says, we got a lot of real estate here. So I fake my crease with the real hair one, and the synthetic hair one is really good for the all over application. Yeah, they are kind of slow on shipping. Maybe it's just because I might be closer to them than you are, but I've been getting mine within 10 days, so that's not so bad. And I also bought this one. uh, I went through my palettes Friday and did not realize how many palettes I had. And I've got so many palettes that it is unreal. I did not count them because I'm scared to. But I also got the 35M Boss Mood when the sale was going on. I got it the same time I got the big one right there. I haven't used it yet. I haven't figured out what I want to use it with yet. But this one had greens and purples and plums and some oranges in it. There we go. So that's a pretty color story if you ask me. Haven't used it yet, but that's okay. It'll be sitting here waiting for me when I'm ready to use it. I love the greens. I want to try out the greens. I usually wear green whenever I wear this shirt, but today I didn't. I just threw on. I did the try on with the Boxy Premium. That's what it was with the Too Faced palette. Hey, Merry Makeup. Happy Mother's Day. Look, I'm putting this thing in wrong. And then this is the one that started all. This was my first Morphe palette, and it's the Just a Crush. And this was my first trip to the Ulta store. When I bought this, my hair is everywhere, and you can tell that's got a lot of use out of it. But that pink right there is just to die for. That is really pink. And it really works well. And the shimmers are really nice too. That really looks good on the lid. And this one here. Oh, I keep forgetting where the camera's at. I can't do any swatches because where I went to the hospital, they bruised my arm all up trying to get a vein. And the next time I have to go out to the hospital, I'm surely going to call them, make them call in the people from the lab to come and get blood from me, because I don't like the emergency room, and I hate having to go sometimes, but sometimes I have to go because my doctors are all the way in Virginia, 45 minutes away. So I can't just pick up and go to the doctor there. So, ask me a question. Is there anything you want to know? Oh, Miss Jovina, I wanted to ask you a question. My granddaughter is the same skin tone as you. Can you tell me a smaller palette that would be good for her so she can get the colors to show up on her eyes? I started my YouTube channel January the 1st, 2020. Love you too, Miss Get This Glowing, Miss Jeannie. Thank you. Yeah, they do. They stuck me 3 times, And I already told them that I was a hard stick anyway, because from where I used to weigh a lot, I've got a lot of loose skin, so you can't really see my veins, and they're not really that talented in the ER. I hate to say it. You might get a good person every now and again, but they are few and far between, and it seems like they're not on whenever I need them. So the next time I go back, they got me over here to, you can see the spot right there. And then another place right there. Makeup Revolution. Okay. Oh my gosh, you had to go get a new phone. Fell in the dishwasher. Oh my gosh. That's what I need, is a dishwasher. Oh my gosh, that right there is annoying. Somebody keeps messaging me. I heard that, Shelly. I know that's right. I got one in my hand right here that they could use, but they never use it. And I don't know why, but they never use it. And I've got one up here on my thumb that they never use either. Because when you go in for surgery or like a colonoscopy or an endoscopy, I have to have an endoscopy done every 3 years because I have a hiatal hernia and it closes up sometimes. So they have to go in and stretch it open because it's hard for me to swallow. And it seems like whenever you go in for surgery, they're like the main people that can just hit you right off the bat. It doesn't matter what kind of vein you got, they can go in it and get it. What? OGCU soda. You want to be my darling. Um, I don't know what you mean by that. I am single and plan on staying single. I am married to my college, which I failed 2 classes in, but I'm taking the summer off. I'm not going back to school until the fall. Revolution X Patrick Bright Rich in Color Shadow Palette. She'll have multiple colors that will show up on her skin, no problem. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Give me a like then. Hit the like button. Uh, so, Miss Shelley, what did you do today? Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. My mom is battling lung cancer right now, and she won't put the cigarettes down. She's 77 and gets around better than I do. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. You guys see that? uh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not getting married. I'm married to school right now. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Anyway, at the age of 26, I was told that I couldn't have children anymore, and I believed them. And so I went into a deep, dark depression. And that's really when my drug use started going downhill. Um, and from then on, I only dated guys who used or dealt drugs. And so that way I could benefit from it. And I had a fiance. His name was Trevor, and he died at the age of 36 with esophageal cancer. He was my fiance. I was with him from January 2000 till 2005 until he lost his battle. He was in excellent health, nothing wrong with him. Um, Football star, had money, but didn't care about money. He wasn't like that. He always looked out for me, and he tried to have me married off before he died. He tried to find me a suitor, as you would call it, but he passed away at the age of 36. And then I had another friend in 2014, 13 to 2015, lose a battle with cirrhosis of the liver. So I'm kind of like scared to get into any type of relationship because I'm scared that something's going to happen. Is somebody up here saying that you will love me, trust me? Where can we talk? Right here. This is the only place I talk at is YouTube. No, I don't trust people that easily. Sorry. Oh my goodness. So is that what they call a troll? Anyway, now what I'm doing currently is, since I started my YouTube channel, I started college in August 2019, and I'm going for my bachelor's degree in physical therapy because with my type of injuries that I have, my spinal cord injury and my head injury, um, I can help people that are like me who get in car accidents or who have strokes or who have to learn how to walk all over again. I can help people like that because I was in that situation, and I would be able to much communicate with them better than someone who hasn't been through what they've been through. So, that's like a psychiatrist, I have a psychiatrist and a therapist, and they haven't been through what I've been through, so they can't possibly know how I feel. So that's the way I'm feeling about doing physical therapy and occupational therapy, is that people will take me seriously when I tell them things, because had people have told me what was going to happen to me and how I was going to feel and the things that were not possible anymore, instead of just springing it on me all at one time, I think that things might have been better. Oh, okay. You could be my slaver. Don't you mean savior? I hear you, but thank you. I appreciate it. Foot fetish. I think I watched that. I did watch that. You were doing water therapy. Yeah, water therapy is good for people with spinal cord injuries because it helps operate every muscle in your body, and you're buoyant. You can bounce up and down. And my daughter just bought a pool for the kids, so now I'll be able to go and get water therapy. I could go to the YMCA, but I'm not that type of person. I don't like going somewhere like that by myself. I want a buddy to go with me, and finding girl friends that are clean is really hard to do around here because our town has been hit so hard with heroin. Um, we had 36 overdoses in a 48-hour period this past last the end of last year, and it really took a toll on our town because our town had never ever experienced anything like that. So me being part of Narcotics Anonymous, I went to the rescue squad, which is the medical director is a very good friend of mine. Hold on one second. And I attended the meeting that they had with the city manager and the mayor, and they gave me a medal for coming and explaining the program, the Narcotics Anonymous program, to them and giving them the information that they needed to get people help, in case they wanted help. So I was very blessed for that. Oh, don't do that, honey. It'll be all right. Your insurance won't pay for water therapy? Are you serious? Yes, I'm doing better now. I'm doing a lot better than what I was. Now that I've been clean, I've been staying on top of my health and wanting to do something different because my mom has really took care of me ever since I got hurt. And I did go back to work in 2019, but it like killed me. And so I had to stop working. I thought I could go clean cottages like I used to, but come to find out I could only do one or two a day. And that just wasn't good enough for the company. So I had to be let go. but that's okay because I needed to go anyway because I was on the verge of a relapse. I'd already mentally relapsed because I was more worried about work than I was anything else. I'd stopped calling my sponsor and stopped communicating, stopped going to meetings. Um, I'm supposed to go to a meeting tonight, and that's I'm gonna have to get off here at 7:30 to go to a meeting because they need help in ordering pamphlets and books because we're short on books. We've had a flood of people come into the program wanting help and buying these things, so we have to take, because we're nonprofit. We're addicts. The Narcotics Anonymous program is run by addicts for addicts. So anybody in the highest up position has been an addict. So we're nonprofit, and we help out wherever we can. Yes, it's really overwhelming. Looks can be deceiving. People can look one way, and then you see them in a week and they're a teetotally different person, and it's really hard. I do have a sponsee, and now that I'm done with school, I can drag her around with me and make her do some things with me. But it's not like she wouldn't want to because she's a really nice little girl. She's not a little girl, but to me she is. Because whenever you start using at a young age, she's an alcoholic. When you start using at a young age, your brain kind of shuts down and you stop growing. And that's what I'm learning now is I'm learning how to live life on life's terms. And that has really been a challenge for me because I lived life the way I wanted to. I chose the way I felt, I chose the way I was going to feel day by day. And now that I have no choice, that number one up there makes the choice for me, um, I live by it. So life on life's terms. That's just the way it's got to be. Yes, I love my church, and I'll be so glad when I go back. I'm sorry about your phone. I appreciate you guys for showing up and showing me love and support. It really means a lot. I know people say it all the time, but it really does mean a lot. I just starting out being a YouTuber. It's hard getting used to talking to a camera instead of talking to a person. Um, because I'm a great talker, I can talk about anything. It doesn't matter. And I love all you guys. When I say love you lots on my videos, that's really meant for everybody. Love you lots because you have to love one another to be able to love yourself. And if you don't show the love, then you're not going to love yourself. And that's one thing that I have learned is that I've learned to love myself and I've learned to love others, even from afar. It doesn't matter how far you are away. Oh, love you too. Hugs and kisses to Miss Patricia Ann. Yes, I do believe that. I believe you meet people up here for a reason. Mouth is dry. And I believe things happen for a reason. You know, I've always pondered on my car accident about why me. And I stopped saying that why me because had it been somebody else, they might not have been able to walk again after being in a 6-day coma, you know, and waking up into a room number 666. That was the hardest thing for me, was waking up in the room number 666. Well, I complained to the hospital in a 9-page letter, and there's no more room marked 666. But that really struck me spiritually, and I thought God had abandoned me. And that wasn't the case at all. He actually saved my life, um, and everybody else's life that was in the accident too. All right, guys, it's 7:21. I have to get off here and get ready and go to my meeting. It starts at 8 and it takes me 15 minutes to get there, and I have to put my brace on and my shoes on and get ready and go to the meeting so I can help them order some supplies because nobody else knows how to do it but me. I'm the only one with the computer that knows how to do it. I enjoy being here with you guys too. I really do. And I appreciate you guys for coming. And I'm going to start doing live streams on Saturdays. So Saturday is going to be my day for live streaming. I think that's a good day um, because it seems like that during the week people are busy, and it seems like they're more relaxed on the weekends. And we're still going to do Face Mask Friday. And I guess I'm going to get off here. Bye, Miss Mary Makeup, Miss Patricia Ann, Miss Jovina Love. And who else is up here? Happy Mother's Day to everyone, too. And I love you guys lots. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. I will. I'll have a great meeting. We always do. We still have meetings whenever the virus was going on because you can only have 10 people to a room. So we even went to the police department and made sure that we were doing it by the rules, and we stayed 6 feet apart. Of course, practiced social distancing and wore masks. So, but we were still allowed to go to the meeting. All right, guys. Well, I'm gone, and I will see you guys in my next video. I have some boxes coming in tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. I have boxes coming in. So I've got Tribe Beauty that I tried out, and I've got this new subscription called Luminary. Um, They send it to you when the new moon comes, and it's got a plant in it and some other stuff. So I'm going to check that out. And you guys will be seeing it. So put your notification bells for all so you'll know whenever I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love you lots. Bye bye. Oh. See you next time too, honey. Bye bye.